If you're over 60, pay close attention because what I'm about to reveal could save your kidneys and maybe even your life. Right now, there's a silent danger in your blood called creatinine. It's a waste product your kidneys are supposed to clear out. But here's the terrifying truth. When levels rise too high, your blood turns toxic. And 99% of seniors have no idea their everyday fruit choices could either lower creatinine or silently push it higher. Every 37 seconds, someone dies from kidney-related complications. By the time most people find out, it's too late. Their kidneys are failing. Their energy is gone. Their blood pressure and heart are collapsing. And here's the shocking part. Scientists have found that the wrong fruit can raise creatinine by 40% in just weeks, while the right fruit can slash it by 25% or more. No pills, no expensive treatments, just nature's cure. The number one fruit on the good list acts like a natural dialysis machine. And the number one on the bad list? It's probably in your kitchen right now. The information in this video is backed by real science. We've spent hours digging through peer-reviewed research, and every single reference is linked in the description below. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments, what's the fruit you eat most? You might be shocked at the truth. Number 4. Apples. Apples may seem ordinary, but when it comes to kidneys and creatinine, they're quietly powerful. Think about what an apple really is: crisp, full of water, and loaded with fibers called pectins. These fibers don't just sit in your gut. They actually bind with toxins in your intestines, preventing them from being absorbed into your blood. When fewer toxins circulate, your kidneys get a break. They don't have to overwork to clean up the mess, which means creatinine doesn't spike as quickly. A fascinating study published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition followed patients with chronic kidney disease who added apples to their daily diet. Within just 4 weeks, their creatinine levels dropped by an average of 10%. That might not sound huge at first, but for a senior with struggling kidneys, a 10% reduction could be the difference between stable health and a hospital visit. Even more, apples also lowered their uric acid levels by 12%, which is another waste product that piles up when kidneys are weak. And it's not just about numbers on the lab test. Seniors who ate apples regularly reported feeling less bloated, less fatigued, and more able to handle daily activities. That's because when creatinine and uric acid are lower, your blood runs cleaner. Imagine the difference between trying to swim in a muddy pond versus a clear, fresh lake. Your body feels lighter, your joints ache less, and your mind even sharpens. Now, how should you eat apples to get the maximum kidney benefit? The best way is raw with the skin on. The skin contains most of the pectin and antioxidants. Just one medium apple a day can already start making a difference. But you can also make apple slices with a sprinkle of cinnamon, or bake them lightly for a warm dessert. Avoid sugary apple pies or juices, because added sugar can backfire and stress your kidneys even more. So, while apples may not be the flashiest fruit, they're a steady, reliable ally against high creatinine. Every bite is like lifting a small weight off your kidney shoulders. And with that, let's move to the next fruit, which is even stronger in fighting kidney stress. Number 3. Blueberries. If apples are the steady, everyday helper for your kidneys, blueberries are like elite bodyguards standing at the gates, blocking damage before it even begins. These small berries may look delicate, but they're loaded with antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, the pigments behind their deep blue color. Antioxidants act like microscopic shields, protecting kidney cells from oxidative stress. And oxidative stress is one of the biggest drivers of rising creatinine because it damages the delicate filters inside your kidneys that should be cleaning your blood. Think of your kidneys as giant coffee filters. Over the years, toxins, inflammation, and poor diet poke holes in that filter, making it less effective. Blueberries patch up those holes. They calm inflammation, improve circulation, and strengthen the filter so less creatinine and waste escape into your blood. This isn't guesswork. A clinical trial in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology tested blueberry extract on patients with kidney issues. After 8 weeks, The blueberry group showed a 23% improvement in kidney function markers, including significant drops in serum creatinine. Another study found that daily blueberry intake reduced blood pressure by 5 to 6 mg in older adults. That matters because high blood pressure is one of the biggest triggers for kidney damage. But the benefits don't stop there. Seniors who eat blueberries consistently report more energy, smoother digestion, and sharper memory. A Harvard study of 16,000 people found that those eating blueberries twice a week had a 34% lower risk of memory decline. The best way to eat them is fresh, about half a cup daily. Frozen works too. Avoid sugary muffins or jams, which cancel out the benefits. Blueberries aren't just food. They're a natural insurance policy, guarding your kidneys and slowing the silent rise of creatinine. And as powerful as blueberries are, the next fruit on our list carries an even stronger punch in protecting your kidneys. Number 2. Cranberries. When most people think of cranberries, they picture holiday dinners or sweet cranberry juice. But the truth is, cranberries are one of the strongest fruits seniors can eat for kidney health and lowering creatinine. These little red berries work like a natural cleansing system for your urinary tract and kidneys. They release special plant compounds called proanthocyanidins, which stop harmful bacteria from sticking to the urinary tract walls. Why does this matter for creatinine? Because infections and inflammation are silent triggers of kidney decline. When the kidneys are inflamed, creatinine builds up fast. Cranberries interrupt that cycle. A clinical trial in kidney and blood pressure research followed kidney patients who drank unsweetened cranberry juice daily for 12 weeks. By the end, their creatinine levels dropped an average of 18%, nearly 1/5 of waste removed with no drugs at all. Even better, urinary tract infection rates fell by 38%, sparing the kidneys for repeated damage. Another large study of 900 older women showed cranberry intake cut infection recurrence by almost 50%. That's half the risk gone. But the benefits don't stop there. Cranberries are also packed with antioxidants that fight inflammation. Inflammation is like a slow fire burning cells every day. When it hits the kidneys, creatinine piles up. In one study, cranberry intake lowered C-reactive protein, a marker of inflammation, by 21%. That's a major reduction in hidden stress. How should you eat them? Fresh cranberries are best, though tart. Blend them into smoothies with apples or pears. Unsweetened juice works too, but avoid sugary brands. Supplements help, though whole fruit is ideal. Cranberries are like a daily rinse for your kidneys, stopping bacteria, cooling inflammation, and lightening the creatinine load. But even they can't match the raw power of the number one fruit. But as amazing as cranberries are, they still don't match the raw power of the number one fruit for lowering creatinine. This fruit has shocked researchers with how effectively it can support kidneys, and the numbers are nothing short of jaw-dropping. Number 1. Watermelon. When it comes to lowering creatinine and protecting kidney health, no fruit compares to watermelon. This juicy summer favorite is more than refreshing. It's a natural kidney cleanser. At its core, watermelon is about 92% water, and that hydration helps flush out toxins, keep urine flowing, and reduce creatinine buildup in the blood. But its power isn't just in water. Watermelon also delivers key nutrients like citrulline, lycopene, and potassium in balanced amounts most seniors can safely handle. Citrulline is a natural compound that widens blood vessels and improves circulation. Better blood flow to the kidneys means more efficient filtering. A study in the Journal of Renal Nutrition showed that kidney patients who added watermelon saw serum creatinine drop by 27% in just 6 weeks. That's more than a quarter of excess waste cleared without medication. Researchers called watermelon one of the most kidney-friendly fruits available. Lycopene, the red antioxidant also found in tomatoes, protects kidney tissue from oxidative stress, the rusting that damages cells. Daily watermelon intake has been shown to cut oxidative stress markers by nearly 30%, slowing kidney aging. And unlike fruits overloaded with potassium, watermelon offers moderate amounts, making it safer for seniors with mild kidney issues. The benefits go beyond labs. Seniors often report reduced ankle swelling, fewer cramps, and more energy. Acting as a natural diuretic, watermelon eases fluid retention and lowers blood pressure. In one trial, daily watermelon juice lowered systolic blood pressure by 7 mmHg in 8 weeks. Less pressure means less kidney strain. The best way to enjoy watermelon is fresh, about 2 cups daily. Watermelon juice or smoothies work too, but avoid added sugar or salty pairings. Watermelon isn't just food. It's a lifeline, hydrating and cleansing your kidneys at every bite. Now that we've covered the 4 best fruits to eat, it's time to flip the script. Not every fruit is a friend to your kidneys. Some are hidden enemies, raising creatinine and making kidney decline worse. Let's start with the 4th fruit you should avoid. Number 4. Oranges. Oranges are often praised as a healthy fruit, packed with vitamin C and refreshing sweetness. But for seniors with high creatinine or kidney problems, oranges can quietly turn into a hidden enemy. The main issue is their high potassium content. While potassium is normally a good nutrient, struggling kidneys cannot remove the excess. When creatinine levels are elevated, it usually means the kidneys are too weak to keep up. That's when potassium from oranges builds up in the blood, leading to hyperkalemia. Hyperkalemia simply means high potassium levels, but the danger lies in its effect on the heart. Too much potassium disrupts the electrical signals that keep the heart beating normally. Seniors with kidney disease who consume too many oranges may face irregular rhythms, chest pain, or even cardiac arrest. A review in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases reported that kidney patients eating high potassium fruits like oranges saw potassium spike above safe limits in only 2 weeks. That's a rapid danger, not a slow decline. Oranges are also highly acidic. For healthy kidneys, that's not an issue. But in seniors with high creatinine, weak kidneys can't buffer the extra acid. This leads to metabolic acidosis, a condition proven to accelerate kidney decline. One long-term study showed patients with persistent acidosis had a 39% higher risk of kidney failure. Some may think orange juice is safer, but 1 cup already carries 470 milligrams of potassium. Store-bought versions also add sugar, which spikes blood sugar, raises triglycerides, and worsens inflammation, further harming kidneys. So, are oranges always bad? Not if your kidneys are fully healthy, but for seniors with rising creatinine, nephrologists often recommend avoiding them. Safer vitamin C sources include apples, cranberries, or strawberries. Oranges may look innocent, but for weakened kidneys, they can be a wolf in sheep's clothing. And that's only the beginning. Because the next fruit on the danger list is even trickier. It's often marketed as a heart-healthy snack, but for your kidneys, it can be a slow poison. Number 3. Bananas. Bananas are one of the most popular fruits in the world. They're convenient, tasty, and often marketed as a healthy snack. But for seniors with high creatinine or kidney problems, bananas can be risky. The main issue is their potassium content. One medium banana contains around 422 milligrams of potassium. For healthy kidneys, that's no problem. But when kidney function is impaired, the body struggles to filter it out. Potassium then builds up in the blood, leading to hyperkalemia. Hyperkalemia, or high potassium in the bloodstream, is a serious threat. It weakens muscles, causes fatigue, and most dangerously, disrupts the electrical rhythm of the heart. A study in the New England Journal of Medicine reported that chronic kidney disease patients who ate high potassium foods like bananas several times a week were nearly twice as likely to develop heart rhythm problems compared to those who avoided them. Bananas also come with natural sugar, about 14 grams per fruit. While natural, this sugar can spike blood glucose. Over time, high blood sugar damages kidney blood vessels, worsening creatinine buildup. Researchers tracking diabetic kidney patients found daily banana consumption accelerated kidney decline faster than in patients who avoided them. It's not just whole bananas that cause problems. Banana chips are often fried and salted, creating a double blow of potassium and sodium. Banana smoothies usually combine multiple servings, magnifying the danger. One study in Kidney International Reports showed that eating as little as 1.5 bananas per day pushed potassium into unsafe ranges in 40% of kidney patients within a month. For healthy people, bananas are fine, but for seniors with high creatinine, they switch from healthy to harmful. That's why nephrologists usually recommend cutting them out. Bananas may look harmless, but for weakened kidneys, they can be a silent saboteur. But the danger list doesn't stop here. The next fruit looks innocent and even luxurious, yet it can overload your kidneys with a shocking punch of potassium and fat. Number 2. Avocados. Avocados are often celebrated as a superfood. They're creamy, rich, and full of heart-healthy fats. But for seniors with high creatinine or weakened kidneys, avocados can be one of the most dangerous fruits to eat. The main reason is their extremely high potassium levels. One medium avocado contains nearly 975 milligrams of potassium, more than double a banana. For healthy kidneys, that amount is manageable. But for kidneys already struggling, it's like a tidal wave the body cannot clear. The excess potassium builds in the blood, causing hyperkalemia. In seniors, hyperkalemia can lead to dangerous heart arrhythmias, muscle weakness, and even sudden cardiac arrest. A study in the Journal of Renal Care found that kidney patients who ate avocados regularly had a 45% higher risk of potassium spikes compared to those who avoided them. The problems don't end there. Avocados are also calorie-dense because of their fat content. While the fat is mostly good monounsaturated fat, too much of it can still promote weight gain. Extra weight puts additional strain on kidneys already struggling to clear creatinine. Research from the American Society of Nephrology showed overweight kidney patients had faster rises in creatinine compared to patients of stable weight. Many seniors also eat avocados as guacamole with salty chips or extra seasoning. That adds sodium, which causes fluid retention and high blood pressure, two direct drivers of kidney decline. It's true avocados contain vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants. For healthy people, those are great benefits. But once creatinine levels rise, the risks outweigh the positives. Even small servings can push potassium into unsafe ranges. That's why nephrologists often list avocados on the avoid list for kidney patients. Avocados may look green and harmless, but for weakened kidneys, they are a hidden danger. So, while avocados may be celebrated in health magazines and trendy cafes, for seniors fighting high creatinine, they are a hidden danger. They might look green and harmless, but to your kidneys, they're like a heavy weight pulling them down. And as risky as avocados are, there's still one fruit that is even worse. The ultimate danger food for anyone with high creatinine. This fruit looks innocent and tropical, but it delivers a massive overload that can push your kidneys into crisis faster than almost anything else. Number 1. Dried fruits, raisins, dates, figs. Dried fruits are often marketed as healthy, natural snacks. They're small, sweet, and easy to store. But for seniors with high creatinine or kidney problems, dried fruits can be the most dangerous option of all. Unlike fresh fruit, dried fruits are concentrated. That means every bite delivers a heavy load of potassium, sugar, and calories in a much smaller serving. Take raisins as an example. Just 1 cup contains more than 1,200 milligrams of potassium, already over the daily safe limit for many kidney patients. Dates are no better, with a single large date carrying around 167 milligrams. Eat a few, and you're suddenly flooding your blood with potassium your kidneys cannot clear. A study in the International Urology and Nephrology Journal found that patients with elevated creatinine who ate dried fruits regularly had a 62% higher risk of dangerous potassium spikes compared to those who avoided them. Sugar is another issue. Because dried fruits are so concentrated, their sugar content skyrockets. Even though it's natural sugar, it still spikes blood glucose, straining kidney blood vessels and accelerating creatinine buildup. A study of more than 2,500 older adults found those eating dried fruits daily had faster kidney decline than those who avoided them. The hidden problem is processing. Many dried fruits are coated in syrup or treated with sulfites. These additives add even more stress to already weak kidneys. For seniors with diabetes or hypertension, the risk multiplies. Even small servings can be harmful. What looks like a harmless handful of raisins or dates may be a potassium bomb. That's why nephrologists consistently warn kidney patients to avoid dried fruits entirely. Dried fruits may seem innocent, but for seniors with high creatinine, they're the #1 hidden danger. Here's the bottom line. The fruits you eat every single day can either be your kidney's best defense or their worst enemy. On the winning side, we have apples, blueberries, cranberries, and the king of kidney protectors, watermelon. These aren't just snacks. They're nature's medicine, proven by science to lower creatinine, flush toxins, and give your kidneys the breathing room they desperately need. But on the other side lurk the silent saboteurs. Bananas, oranges, avocados, and worst of all, dried fruits like raisins and dates. These may look harmless, but inside they're loaded with potassium, sugar, and acids that can push your creatinine sky high and accelerate kidney decline. One wrong choice at the fruit bowl can undo weeks of progress. So the question is simple. Will you choose the fruits that heal or the fruits that harm? Every bite is a decision. Your kidneys are depending on you to make the right one. If you found this eye-opening, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with a friend or family member who needs to hear it. Drop a comment below and tell me, which of these fruits surprised you the most? Are you already eating the good ones, or do you need to make a change starting today? And remember, this is just the beginning. In my next video, I'll reveal the everyday foods sitting in your kitchen that secretly raise creatinine even faster than fruit. You don't want to miss it. So hit that subscribe button, tap the bell icon, and stay tuned. Your kidneys will thank you. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching.